Welcome back, folks. The Octo Senior Citizen back here again. The old man, not your old man, so don't go ask me for allowance.
It's a miracle he came back from the grave!
I never died. I was put away in a senior home. They did so many horrible things. They massaged my bunions. It was relaxing and amazing all at once. I don't know where my meds are, but they sure are kicking in. Now, today, we got an update from post Lightning Overdrive. Ooh, that Vicodin. This is an update on S-Forces. So, not a whole lot's changed, just the addition of new support. So, with that in mind, let's get right into it. We're gonna start off with the new cards. 3 S-Force Edge Razor Edge. Its effect to each time each of your opponent's monsters that are in the same column as an S-Force monster cannot be used for the material of a Link 3 or higher monster, and when it's normal summon or special summon, you can special summon one S-Force monster from your hand. And each of those can be used once per turn. It's very this effect can be used when it's banished. I'll go into one of the combos with what's her face, this lady's arch nemesis later. Coming up to S-Force Dog Tag. With the introduction of this, I'm heavily considering replacing Wattconnect Puppeteer from my previous video with something else, since its effect reacts to whenever your opponent normal summons or special summons a monster. You can special summon this monster in the same column as that monster, and additionally, during your main phase, your opponent cannot activate effects of monsters in the same column as an S-Force monster. So it's a good interruption when your opponent normal summons, and then boom, you put S-Force Dog Tag in the same column. Next up is what's her face, Rapichimaru, the banish from hand and search from the deck. So earlier, when I was talking about S-Force Razorhead Edge Razor, what you can do is when this is on the field, you activate her effect to banish Edge Razor, to special summon Platina from the deck, and then you use S-Force Edge Razor to special summon another, to special summon from the bash zone, and then special summon, say, Gravitino, to add even more S-Force cards from your deck to your hand. So, moving on, it's a little out of order, but we're running the one, D-Gamma, the S-Force monster that prevents your opponent from switching battle positions. We're keeping 2 Orifice for more effect, for more monster effect protection. 3 Gravitino if you remember, when a monster that's in the same column as the S-Force monster leaves the field, it gets banished instead. It partners great with one of Lightning Overdrive's new support for S-Forces. 3 Platina. Some people run 2. I prefer to keep it at 3, because depending on what you have in your hand, if you have S-Force Edge Razor, it's an easy special summon from the hand, so it's not. So I don't necessarily think it would be cloggy to run it at 3. Like I said earlier, I'm heavily considering running Telekinetic Puppeteer for something else, possibly Ash Blossom, and then we have 3 Dimension Shifters. So if you don't go first, discard so that everything gets banished during your opponent's turn, and then you could start setting up. And then I'm still running some of the Chaos support. 1 Daedalus for so that your so that your S forces, your light dark monsters will be protected from card effects, while you have a field card on the field, and one the Chaos Creator for recycling your banished monsters. Moving on to spells, we're still running 3 S-Force Bridgeheads, 3 Showdowns for your immediate special summons for 2 Pots of Prosperity, 1 Rhoda, 1 Terraforming, and 1 Called by the Grave. Moving on to traps. New from Lightning Overdrive, S-Force Chase. It's basically a wide range compulse, but partnered with S-Force Gravitino. Everything that gets bounced back gets banished instead. And it also has a graveyard effect where if an S-Force monster would banish a card from the hand, you can banish it instead. And then lastly, just 2 S-Force Specimen. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we have mainly it's a lot of fodder for Pots of Prosperity, but still good for situations. But mainly you're gonna run your Nightmare package, 1 IP Masquerena, or 2, depending on if you have the mat with you, and then 3 S-Force Justifies for your negate shenanigans and then banish shenanigans. And then for your Link 4s, just your Mech Knight Crustadia Avermax, Bowl Sword, Skull Dread, Saryuja Skull Dread, Underworld Goddess, and Appaloosa, depending on the situation of your duels. So that's pretty much it. Please, as always, like, comment, subscribe, and until the next time, stay tuned.